if you don't understand the concept of the contract, man, don't sign it. Dave Chappelle, with that Unforgiven part, was very revealing. I shout out to him. He gets all the credit because the vulnerability that he was, that he exposed himself to is so amazing. That's probably why he gets such a mass support of people. But also at the same time, there's also some people that just don't like him because he's too transparent, But the Unforgiven part, where he talks about how, there's certain terminology that you need to be aware of, perpetuity in the universe of some sort, where the Chappelle Show, which he should own, and because it is his name, he can't even come out with the Chappelle Show because he doesn't even own the rights to that name, which sounds absurd, but because he signed the contract, he can't use it. So Comedy Central, Viacom, HBO Max, those companies that are capitalizing off of those streams are not paying him because he doesn't own it. And apparently if he goes to Mars, I think he might have a chance to use the Chappelle Show title. So for the most part, I really would like to be exciting and exuberant on this, but it's sad that you have people out there who aren't creative. They're not innovative in any form of the imagination, but they know it because they have enough financial support that their people are hungry and need to eat, so they will literally sign their soul over to you. And when I'm talking about the soul, I'm talking about like really your mind, will, and emotion. As far as like the three compartments that make up your soul: your mind, where you're thinking, how you process, where your creativity comes from. You sign that over. Your will, what your will to do. Because I'm sure Dave Chappelle, he had a will to like do well for that show and just blow up and have fame, fortune, that sort of thing. But more importantly, feed his family and feed himself. He signed that over in the contract. And your emotional health, your emotional state of being, your peace of emotion, you literally sign that over to people. So now you are dependent upon yourself for the most part because you are disempowered, and you sign all that over to other people. So now your level of thinking, your creativity, you don't own it. Your emotional health, state of being, you don't own that either. That gets dictated upon somebody else controlling it. And your emotions, you're on a roller coaster to the abyss of darkness. And that's what happened to Dave Chappelle. He completely left the country. He said at some point he was a devout Muslim. He didn't even drink or smoke, but because of the torment of the emotional manipulation, the mental health that came upon him nationwide. It was pretty much nationally known that he was crazy. It was absurd. Who walks away from that kind of money? He didn't want to do it anymore. And it's unfortunate that how some people mocked him, have no idea the torment and the emotional health and mental health that he was dealing with. But that's what happens when you sign your soul over to somebody else who does not have your best interest. And I don't see how anybody, when you literally sign that just sounds bad, wicked, dark, corrupt, all that kind of stuff. So be cautious of what you're wanting to do, especially for entrepreneurs who are just starting out. I myself, don't just sign a contract because you want to eat. Figure out another way to do it. Because if not, you're going to sign it over and people are going to make millions, if not billions. Probably billions, because they offered him like 50, 60 million. So that show was worth billions. And man, it's unfortunate. So just really encouragement to you, all the viewers who are looking at this, go watch Unforgiven, because at some point you get fed up of being manipulated and people capitalizing off your originality, and that is messed up. So even if you hire a lawyer, which he did, his lawyer was apparently friends with the Viacom HBO people, and Comedy Central. They were all buddies, according to Dave Chappelle. So yes, his lawyer's going to say it's a good contract because the lawyer was friends with the media. And that sucks. So we got to know who's on our team, right? So you guys, be safe, be cautious. Don't sell your soul or sign your soul over to other people that don't have your best interest at all, because they only care about themselves. But value yourself more than you do the dollar bill. Because if you convey enough value, at some point, the finances will come. I'm learning this myself, but I also hear it from other people. So showcase and share your value. That's all I got.